What a beautiful day in Ottawa. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the weekend is upon us, and the Governor General got another pay raise. Yep, today's story on the front page of the National Post, dug up by the Canadian Taxpayers Federation, $34,000. That's how much Governor General Mary Simon's salary has risen since she took the position less than 3 years ago. Ryan, come on in here. Let's show them the story. There it is, the full story right there. Third raise for Governor General will bring annual pay to $363,000. One more time, folks. $363,000. Now, this year's raise was more than $11,000. So an extra almost $1,000 every month. Third pay raise in the last 3 years, essentially. Total raises over that time about $34,000 for an annual salary now of $363,000 smackers. Isn't that nice? Well, not for us tax-paying Canadians, it's not. But that big salary, oh, it's just the tip of the iceberg here at Rideau Hall, let me tell you. Because think about the travel expenses, right? In Simon's first full year on the job, she racked up almost $3 million in travel expenses. There's some of the infamous travel stories where Simon and her band of bureaucrats spent almost $100,000 on airplane food during a 1 week long trip to the Middle East. That's when they were having the beef Wellington. Mwah. Or the $71,000 they spent on limo services in Iceland for a 4-day trip when their hotel was like a 10-minute walk away from the main conference center. But then also think of the benefits that governors general get after they leave their role. So they get the annual pension of about $150,000 regardless of how long they actually serve. Isn't that nice? And here, this one might be the craziest. They get to expense taxpayers like you after they leave office up to $200,000 a year, every year for the rest of their lives, and even 6 months after their death. So today's story, folks, again, third raise for Governor General will bring annual pay to $363,000. Those details were dug up by your friends at the Canadian Taxpayers Federation. Now, I know most of you are probably sick and tired of these crazy pay and perks for the Governor General, and you're probably asking yourself, does the federal government really think that we need to pay $363,000 in an annual salary plus all the other perks to have a Governor General? You're probably thinking to yourself, we could probably have a Governor General for a lot less money. And that's why at the CTF, we got these awesome new shirts. You like it here, folks? This one is one of my favorite. I'd be Governor General for a poutine. Well, poutine, that's how you pronounce it in Alberta, where all my folks are. So folks, send a message to the federal government that we don't need to be paying these huge salaries to have a Governor General, $363,000. In fact, many Canadians out there would do it for far less. So send a message to the federal government, and you could do that by going to taxpayer.com and visiting our store and getting one of these pretty nifty shirts.